Unemployment is cutting short. I know a lot of people is a little tight on that. You know, I seen it on the news that they're cutting a lot of people unemployment off. So I know a lot of people a little scattered about that. So ride with me. I'll show you a little easy way to make a good living detailing cars. I mean, I'm in Las Vegas. You can do this wherever. It doesn't have an age limit on this, right? You can make a good living for yourself. So unemployment money about to cut out. So you need to get on your grind. Starting off, so this is what I do. I always start with the tires, right? Give you a good idea of what I'm doing. Degrease the tires. So I want to take all the grease and the film and stuff off the tires. It just makes your job a lot easier. Right? Pretty sure you get a good idea of what I'm saying. And you can do this if you just really put your mind to it, right? It's just that simple. So let me show you something about positioning first. I mean, you can position it in the front or the back, either or. But this will make your job a lot easier. I don't care if you're doing this professionally or just doing it at the house. This will make your life a lot more easier by putting the wash mitt at the proper place where you're supposed to be. I figured I better break down the basics, not get into the waxing and the ceramic wax quite yet. Let's break down the basics of how to prep a car. Let me show you something. You kind of want to section off a car. All right, you want to go over, top, back around, right? Come around this way. What this does is eliminates your missing spots. And you can either go from side to side, around, or top. Just make sure you work in a line. Don't zigzag yourself. I'm over here. Don't wash this front of the car, right? You're killing yourself. Trust me. You can start off from the front of the back. Make a line half off the car in the back and come around this way. And do the same thing with the other side. This is the way to prep a car. So learn how to prep the car first, then call yourself doing the detail work, the actual detail work. Now we're at the drying process. Same thing, same process. You want to have you something like this to work with, right? It wipes off a lot of the water. Do the same process. The goal is to section off the vehicle, guys, and make your life a lot easier. That's the best stuff out there to use for the tires. That's the business right there. I still like to wipe it down. I like to do 2 wipes, right? One, clean the tire with the dressing, not Armor All dressing, and then spray it again. And then I have another process follow right after that. And what this does is that, and the tire is not clean yet, but what this does is that tire will be looking like this no matter if it rains or whatever for about 3 weeks. I'll show you the end result here in just a second. So after I spray it down with my dressing, wipe it down twice, do this. And I'm not too concerned about getting the rim dirty right now because you gotta go over it a few times anyway, right? And listen, we work in the line, we work in the system, we don't zigzag. So we're just gonna walk around the truck, complete circle. What I like about it, it actually keeps the tire looking solid, right? I mean, I'm going to show you guys after I get done with it exactly how it turns out. I don't care how clean the car is. If these windows aren't clean, I mean, if you're doing this professionally, right? If you're doing it for yourself, you want to look out foggy windows, that's on you. But if you really want to do this, keep this a professional look, man, these windows are the most important thing of a detail. I don't care, the car could be immaculate and the windows are dirty, game over, right? So let me show you something. Let the product sit for a couple seconds, right? Can you get a good picture of that? You see how it's breaking down all that kind of, yeah, it's spray again. It breaks down all the film and oil and, give it time to break down and work before you just start wiping. Because what that does, that makes for your window to be lit. I mean, that's just outside, no streaks. We ain't used to humidity out there, so this is what it looked like. So let the product work. a little bit. You know, you see me out here sweating. I'm in Vegas. Okay, quick thing. How many of you detailers do this? I just wanted to kind of cut in and show you guys something. This window stuff, you can't see it because I have it in the bottle, but it's pretty good stuff. So what I like to do after I did the windows, I didn't bring you guys up there to wipe down the interior. But I wanted to show you guys this part. Cleaned everything with APC Plus, all right? Did the front windows first, and the reason why I do the front windows and everything first, because, you know, everything falls down. So I preferably, even with washing the car, I like to start with the top to the bottom, just to give a little extra, especially when you have a car like this, a Range Rover, right? Sure, many people do this, but I ran into a few people that don't, you know? I don't understand why. Preferably wipe it on the towel first. You don't want to damage if you don't know about the product you're using, right? So you can wipe it on the top. Make sure you just clean all the glass off. Don't wipe it down with APC Plus. My recommendation would be to do that separately. I mean, I'll wipe down the car a few times. APC Plus, wipe it down. I might even wipe it down again, just to make sure the car's clean. The worst thing to do is get in the car, look around, and see spots everywhere. Especially when you have a nice high-end car like this right here, right? So, you know, just something to chew on and think about. Top, you know, vacuum that also. Vacuum that roof, vacuum that roof. All right, so interior, right? To show you how that method work with it. There you have it. I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. As far as like the soap and stuff, I hear people using the Dawn dishwashing soap. Hey, listen, for cars, no. The only time you want to use Dawn is to strip something down if you're trying to put a wax or a different, you know, reseal the car or something like that. But as far as just keeping the car maintained, my suggestion is stay away from Dawn dishwashing liquid, because it's obviously not for cars, it's for dishes. But if you want to strip something, you know, that's a good way to go. If you want to strip a boat or a car or anything, strip off the excess, you know, wax and build up like that, yeah, use it. Other than that, there you have it. That was part 5 of season 1. Anyone that's trying to get into this industry, it's not difficult. It's not impossible. I mean, you got unemployment running out for a lot of people around the country. This might help. It should. You don't have to have $1 million to start a detail company. You just gotta have a little will and go getting this. There's many ways of saying that. You know, you gotta have some tenacity and some get-to-it power. You feel what I'm saying? So this East Coast, West Coast. My point to the video is this: don't sit there and wait for people to show you or give you any handouts in this world. I don't care what nationality or ethnicity you are, because it don't matter. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what gender you are. Don't sit and wait for the government to help you. That's a bad place to be. Go out here and get it. You can start up a detail company for a mobile, and this is strictly for mobile, right? You can go shop whatever, but I'm talking about mobile. You don't have to even have a detail rig. That's why I did the video today, because my van's getting all the goodies put on it right now. So I'm using the car. I said what God said. This might be a good time for you to make a video on how to detail, or if you can detail, and start a business out of your car. So I said, man, you know, we finna roll with that. Check out my next video. If you got any type of benefit out of this, I mean, it don't have to be you learn something, just enjoyment or entertainment. Hit like, share this, pass it along, you know, subscribe. You know, I really appreciate you guys. But we came to praise his name.